Come with serpentine 3 loops, Sean. Now what you want to do is take the same thing and then put some figures together with it and test it. Here are the things. Sean's being really good about trying something maybe a little bit new to her, but if you stay consistent with it and give it a chance, then you can see that it'll work. It also takes time for the horses to understand. Good. And rise, serpentine 3 loops. And steady with your seat, relaxing the reins. That's it. As you change from one direction to the other, you want to come with a quietly steady seat so that you hold them together and you push them just a little bit more underneath so that they can accept the new balance. And rise, just play with them a little bit with your seat. Now you see a horse like this, then the trot is nice and soft. Then you want to push him a little bit forward and bring him just a little bit back.
And this one improved already quite a bit.
And now use that little bit of forward as you change from one direction to the other, but with a lot of feeling. Good. Yeah, and then here you see, because she went forward, then in the in-between work, that now he's not coming when she changes from one direction to the other. She can use that communication that she had with her seat to push him forward in a nice even way to change from one flexion to the other.
You both go in trot. And as soon as you are in trot, you try to lengthen the reins and let the horse stretch forward downward. You keep your hands down, let the horse stretch as much as he wants. As much as he wants. He can go to the ground with his nose. Yeah, that's it. So, in trot rising.
This is something, too, that I think is something that we all need to understand because it's coming up in the new tests. That you allow the horse to take the reins out of your hands and stretch over his back. So this is something it'd be good to start covering now so we have some sort of clear understanding as to what's expected in those tests.
You can see now how the horse is stretched down, and with that, their back get like that. And they get more and more supple. If you compare the trot of the chestnut horse today, now, and what you have seen yesterday in the beginning, for me it's day and night.
When you try this yourselves in the beginning, be sure, or not be sure, don't worry if the horse goes a little bit faster. There will be things, sometimes it might not happen this easily. Okay, but go ahead and take a risk and trust your horse. You can check him a little bit if he starts going too fast. The tempo is very, very important, and your horses have to learn to come back and wait for you and relax and stay comfortable under your weight and maintain a steady, even tempo. And here you can see that the horses, even when they let go of the reins and relax in the hands, the horses are very calm and confident and quiet and stay in the same tempo. This allows you then further up in training the ability to be able to let go of the rein and therefore get self-carriage. Starts here. You've got to be very steady with your seat. I mean, you've got to be able to control your seat and control the use of your legs to be able to do this because you're giving him freedom in front. So you've got to be able to direct him with your seat and legs in the direction you want to go. Again, it comes back to the basics of you've got to have a good seat.
You see that these horses now go quite nicely forward, correctly bent here. You could see that. Nothing forced, nothing is pulling on the horse. Okay. Now, you can do the next exercise. Out of trot, you make a halt. You keep the horse like that. You go back with both legs. You press on the horse, and you make half halts on the inside. As soon as you come to the halt, release your legs and forward with your hands. Okay. And what we see, the horses already stand correct. We try now with these horses, young horses, today a little bit shoulder in. You bend the horse next time on the wrong side. Not now, no. You have to use the corner to supple the horse, bend him a little bit, bring the forehand slightly in. So, and you keep him like that, supple, not pulling here on my side, not pulling, just suppling. Now also, you ride through the corner, suppling the horse, like you would go on a circle, not pulling. So, supple him all the time a little bit, supple him all the time a little bit, give him a little bend.
And Ross, when you feel that he's coming away from you, go ahead and go on a 10-meter circle to regain your bend there.
You see, for the beginning, not too bad. Once more, out of the corner there, you supple, not pulling. As soon as you pull the horse, you see the reaction of the horse. Then the horse gets afraid. He doesn't like that. But if you are soft, like now, you see that? Look how nice he bends now, that horse. And you can see that he starts engaging already more with the hind legs. Now, after a movement like that, we try a little bit lengthened trot. It's not a medium trot. You just hold the hands down and you press a little bit with your legs, both legs on the horse on the straight line. Hands down. See how nice? A lengthened trot for a young horse.
This was very nice here. Nice and loose and forward. Nice.
Don't move with the legs.
Good.
Just press a little bit on the horse with the legs. The same on both sides. And hands down, also not moving. Let the horse do the work. Pressure. Look now how he goes. And you supple him again.
This is very nice. Nice, loose. The movement of the horse is nice. Should also look that
now you supple him soft inside.
That the horse gets easier to sit. Keep
you can see as soon as the rider goes up with the hands, he practically goes up with the shoulders and he has a certain stiffness up here. Relax. Relax in your seat. That's all right. Just relax in your seat, in your arms, in your shoulders. Just use your legs, pressure, hands down, don't move. So now you supple the horse inside a little bit. So I hope we were able to show you a little bit the way, how you can get to it. And as I said before, you cannot expect the first day, the first hour, or not even an hour, that you get a Grand Prix horse. That takes at least 4 years. But in a few months, these horses, working that way, can easily be presented in a low-level test in a very good way. With perfect transitions, nice on the bit, without